Hello, it's a Friday and it's just gone 11 o'clock. I've transferred all the files to do with yesterday's footage and I've just had my cereals whilst watching Wednesday's episode of Deep Water. Now, I wasn't sure what episode I was watching, so I thought first of all I went on to the episode 6, but by mistake. Then I thought, no, I must be on episode 3. Then I read, anyway, I didn't know which episode I was on, so I had fun in games finding where I was. So I finally found that I'm working on episode 4. So I'm watching that at the moment, and as soon as it's finished I'm going to edit yesterday's video. Today started sunny but only briefly, and now it's gone cloudy. In terms of going out for a drive later, which I probably will, I do not know where. I have nowhere in mind really, so it'll just be a tour, but you never know, I might get inspiration from somewhere. So that's basically it, usual stuff. Therefore, watch Deep Water, edit, and go for a drive. So there'll be an update later, hopefully. Oh, there is, speaking of updates, my verdict on the vegetable rice in the bag, it wasn't the same. I think maybe microwaving it loses something. I didn't see the juices flow in the bag, so it was just basically dry. In other words, it's not something I would get again straight away. So I'm glad I tried it. It didn't work, so there you go. So my verdict on it was disappointing. I've just moved to the desk because I'm going to optimize the laptop, clean it, do a cleanup, and then shut down, so that when I open it after I've seen Deep Water to edit, it'll be at its peakest. It'll be at its optimum. So that's what I'm doing now. But I was editing away and suddenly it shut down on me. All I'm looking at now is the desktop. I was going along quite well. Maybe it's nature's way of saying take a break. It was 20 past 20. Sorry, I got a bit of cereal. It's nearly 25 past 2, and I've been editing since, I don't know. Before noon, I think. So maybe I should just stop here. Normally, well, this week I've been finishing, kicking off the export and going out for a drive. Now I'm going to stop because obviously this is nature's way of saying have a break. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to slip into my shoes and go for a drive. The weather, right, it's, as I said earlier, it's cloudy. Now there's a few drops of rain in the air, so it's not going to be on one hand it's going to be good to video because there's no glare, as you may have seen on the drive. But on the other hand, it's not pleasant weather. It's quite dreary. And before I do anything else, before I shut down, I'm going to do another cleanup and optimization. Then I'll shut down. Right, I've just done cleanup. I'm now going to do an optimization. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Right. I'll just see if there's anything in the temp folder. Temp percent. There's a few things there, but they're quite light. Okay, let's empty the recycle bin. That's it. And shut down. And shut down. Come on. Oops. Shut down. Right. Shutting down.
which is the campaigning group taking direct action on climate change, for example blockading bridges in London, or just this week gluing themselves to a bank in Manchester. Roger Hallam was talking on BBC's Hard Talk programme a couple of weeks ago that his suggestion that 6 billion people, that's nearly the entire current population of the planet, could be killed by climate change over the next 80 years sounds alarming, if true. So we tried to figure out which scientific papers had made such a forecast. Couldn't find any, so we emailed the Extinction Rebellion press office to ask them whether they could point us in the right direction. They replied,
"It looks like this figure may be Roger's own estimation of the situation."
Which is, I think, a polite way of saying he made it up off the top of his head. But that said, Extinction Rebellion added,
"Some scientists are saying that these absolutely horrifying scenarios could become a reality. Many of us are terrified."
Which prompted us to ask, well, which scientists? Extinction Rebellion provided links to articles and speeches by 3 scientists. None of them mentioned 6 billion deaths. One of them, a German atmospheric physicist called Hans Schellhuber, did say that if we had unlimited global warming of 8 degrees warming, maybe the carrying capacity of the Earth would go down to just 1 billion. Now,
What I should have done first was to open the DaVinci Resolve. Now I've got to wait 1 minute 20. So I've been to Asda's to get ridge cut crisps. Although I've got that multi-pack, it's actually running low. I think I'm down to the last 10 packets. Seems like less. And you think there's 30 altogether. So I fancied the crinkly crisps, or as they're called, ridge cut. So I got 2 bags. One is meaty and one is not, because I like cheese and onion, so I don't get it with the meaty lot, the roast chicken and the beef. I presume that's what the flavours are. Unfortunately, one of the flavours is smoky bacon, and I'm not really that keen on smoky bacon. But for a snack, it's good. It doesn't have to be part of the sandwich set. Right, my shoes are off now. Just going to have a freshen up. I'm not going to actually con carne yet. I'm going to finish the edit and then I'll have that. And that's it really. I just had another Bixby alert on my phone saying that the latest version of HitFilm Express is out. I'm tempted to try it to see if they fixed the OpenGL error, but I don't think they have. So I might do a bit of research first, see what's going on. I don't think they fixed it. They haven't fixed it since they rolled out number 12? About 5 months ago. Because when they rolled out number 12, they did some major changes to it which I couldn't use anymore because my laptop's hasn't got the powerful GPU, the graphics processing unit. OpenGL. It's not like an accounting term, but it's not, obviously. Right, off I go. Well, that didn't take too long. As soon as I opened up the editor, there were only a few clips to edit. Just done it, and now I've kicked off the render, aka export, and it's going to take about 2.5 hours. So now I'm going to have chili con carne on toast with Nescafe and chill, see what's on. I saw Wednesday's Deep Water. Oh, I mentioned that because I had fun in games. I lost track of which episode I was watching because I played episode 6 and I saw something and I thought, hang on, I haven't seen that at the beginning when they do the previously. So I stopped right away, went back to the one I thought I was watching, then I wasn't sure about that, so I went to the one before that, and then it all made sense. When I saw the end of episode 3, I knew I was supposed to watch episode 4, which I did and I enjoyed. I still haven't seen The Vanishing with Jeff Bridges because there's so much going on in the real world, such as Parliament and Brexit and voting for amendments and whatever, I don't know. Right, so that's it. This is kicked off now. Oh, now it says it's 2 hours 10. So maybe we're looking at it's going down. 2 hours 9. 2 hours 8. Okay, so we're looking at a 2 hour mark. And the time now is 5:30. So 7:30. It should be ready for upload. It's not going to do an automatic upload as discussed in yesterday's video, because a bit of a sore throat going on. No, because I'm not using the YouTube preset of as a custom preset, and I've put in various, for example, KBS is a manual setting of 30,000 and the encoding profile is auto. It's basically just, and I'm choosing a 24 frames per second output rather than whatever it was behind the scenes. So it's not hardly any changes, just a couple of changes really. The KBS and the FPS. That's it. Anyway, because of that, I'm not unable to do an upload to YouTube straight afterwards. So in 2 hours time I have to come back here and just basically upload it. Then it'll take some time, maybe half an hour, and then when that's done I have to do the top and tailing, give it a title, description, tags, a recording date, a location, a thumbnail, a picture, and then I have to put the bits and pieces at the end of the video where you see the last video, a video which you might like because of the algorithm in the tags possibly, and then you've got my channel and my other channel. Once that is done, I set the private to public. So I like to do all this while it's private. I don't want to can you imagine the chaos? So yeah, once that's done, I set the private to public, and then it's live basically. It's published. I don't know what I'm saying all this. I say this all the time, but right, chili con carne on toast.
Much better way, because you've had the referendum, whether we like it or not, has decided one thing, and Parliament has to fill in. What happens then? Are we back into the sort of constitutional standoff where we are now,
where they say we're not going to do it?
It took 3 hours actually. What did I say? 2 hours? 2.5 hours? So it took 3 hours, 5 minutes. I turned it around so that while I'm sitting here, I can keep an eye on it in case it crashes. Right, so now I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and there's a beta upload, which means I can do most of the top and tailing at the same time, which means I only have to do the end screen and the private to public as the only two things left to do afterwards. I don't know what time it is actually. I've been watching YouTube videos. Oh right, it's 20 to 9, and I estimated it would be finished by 7:30. 7:30, yeah, see the extra hour. Right, so that's what I'll do next. The upload has finished about 5 or 10 minutes ago. In fact, I just finished topping and tailing it. Yes, the upload itself took about 40 minutes, which was a kind of shock, but it's done now, and the time now is 10:15. So I'm going to, the video is live by the way, so I'm going to shut down a laptop, make a couple of sandwiches, sit down and watch the video. Right, so here we go. Well, I've just seen the video that I uploaded an hour ago, according to the screen. So today and yesterday's videos were exported using a non-YouTube preset to avoid compression or double compression, because YouTube will compress it regardless, and the YouTube preset I don't know if it was compressing it and then the upload compressed it again, and then it looked very pixely. So I looked at it. I looked at yesterday's run to see if it was quality, and I'm not 100% satisfied. I noticed the pixelation when I'm driving past trees, and ironically I don't see the pixelation that much now. However, the quality has dropped even more than usual, so I'm not satisfied with the non-YouTube preset. And today I slightly adjusted it, because there was another video that said do this instead, and he was quite convincing about it. So instead of using a 40k KBS, I used 30, because he said times it by 3. It was 10 by default. You times it's very technical, but I just followed what he said, and where there was a profile, I had high, and he said use auto. So I thought today would be much better, and it seems darker and doesn't seem naturalistic. It seems darker and low quality as well. Well, it's not bad, but it's noticeably bad. So anyway, I think I'll just go back to using the YouTube preset. Yeah. Right, I'm going to wash up the plates and the cups, and the time is 11:30 of an evening.